I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy, the one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Convicts, stand by at the front. this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. More ships. Plenty of buildings, too. Destroy them without sight. I'd appreciate the simplicity of the operation.
Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 30 seconds remaining.
Missile. Missile.
You're mine. Bandit behind you.
Nice kill.
Missile. Missile.
Attack. Throwing again.
Missile.
Looking good.
Missile. Missile.
Jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your
Missile.
gums? Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands. I'm sticking around. Why not use the Professor Jagged still alive, don't you? Trigger? Higher chance of losing with them.
Caution.
Huh? What was that explosion? You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission for man.
We gotta get those UAVs. Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down. Spare 15, target destroyed.
Missile.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's control the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
Where's the trigger?
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
That cheers me up. After that give a rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just get intel away for free.
Target is down. Well done. Uncovered another one. That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
Caution.
Damn, I'm targeted. Maybe we should have stopped the trigger out.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15, enemy's got him locked.
Missile.
Spare 15,
Missile.
5 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger 6.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while. I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger. Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. Coward. You don't want to talk. Better not put your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away. I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. Small warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate this plus Navy operation. Military.
Getting you look anything like military?
Damn, that's what I call power.
More bad news.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing.